Not there, just short. High scoring first quarter as the Marauders trail in this one 15-16. McMahon at the top of the arc, finds Mogus. Mogus off on the triple attempt there. Duckett comes up with that rebound, racing back the other way against Luna Rivera. Duckett puts up the three herself, just rims out at the end of the first quarter.
Just in time for a little bit of a breather.
How about that first quarter, Courtney?
Man.
4 lead changes, about 10 fouls called. What'd you think out there?
I think that everything that I was hoping for has happened with them, with the initiative. And I think that also, you know, they just need to slow down and think. They're making the passes, both teams, and I just think they need to take a little initiative when they're rushing the net.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah, just breathe, focus on the shot. I think, you know, there's too many air balls and just a little bit of fumbling, but I think they're going to get it together.
Both teams not having played in more than a week and a half, though. I think we saw them kind of get into their zone a little bit and get into a groove late into that first quarter as they were passing the ball really well there.
Absolutely. You know, and that's the thing. It's all about trusting your teammates and making those layups and passing it. Just a little bit more focused. That's really all I'd like to see. And, you know, these conferences are coming up soon. I think they're just really stepping it up right now.
Both teams will start their conference play in a couple weeks. This the last of their slew of games that were out of conference. Antelope Valley traveled a long way to play Santa Monica. Good news is this game wasn't outdoors. Not the greatest weather outside of this gymnasium right now. But we're inside, we're ready to go. The second quarter is underway. Navarro loses that one, but it does go off a Corsair player, and the Marauders will retain possession.
As we were just saying, Paul, a little bit more ball control.
A little bit of confusion on the floor. Now the Marauders will inbound. Duckett the inbounder. Luna Rivera steals that one right away from Duckett. Almost loses it herself. Does lose it herself. Duckett's racing back the other way. Has an open layup and will hit that one. Duckett gives the Marauders back the lead at 17-16. McMahon trying to find an open Corsair. She does in Rivera. Back to McMahon. McMahon into Quintana. Luna Rivera saves that one from going out as bounds. Over to Mogus. Mogus back to McMahon. To Quintana at that spot she likes. Quintana hits that triple. Gives the Corsairs their lead. Duckett over to Navarro, back to Duckett. Duckett has a wide open lane and just puts that one in off the glass. Easy play there from Sasha. Quintana feeling herself. Quintana with that important triple gives the Corsairs their 6th lead of the game at 22-19.
Both these girls from these teams, Sasha Duckett and Ariana Quintana, it's almost like anything you can do, I can do better.
Exactly. Little game of cat and mouse between those two. They were our two key highlight players heading into this game, and they've proven to be that.
And I think that they are going to continue that, as we were saying. It is conference time. Right. They're gonna show their best moves at this point.
Well, these coaches are absolutely going to lean on them. And head coach Barry Green for the Marauders and Lydia Strong for the Corsairs. They need their best players to play big in the big-time games.
Absolutely, Bob.
We're back in action here. 8:45 left in this second quarter as the Corsairs lead at 22-19. Sarah Navarro thought about that one. Over to Semajanique Steen. Steen working. Foul is called.
Santa Monica College foul number 2, Luna Rivera. Her first team foul.
Inbound into a wide open Navarro. Navarro just off on that triple attempt. McMahon collects the rebound. Into Luna Rivera. Finds Quintana on the corner. Quintana just off, but the foul is called on the three-point attempt.
What's the tally fouls, Paul, at this point? This game.
There's been a lot.
They mean business tonight, and I like that. A little roughhousing, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Never hurt anybody.
Bring your hard hat and your lunch pail. They're getting down and dirty here in Corsair Pavilion.
Mean business.
They do. They do. Quintana makes the second. She'll shoot another. Gets that one to go. Gives the Corsairs a 24-19 lead.
You know, I'd like to see the same focus I just seen with these foul shots. When they make their regular shots, I just feel like they're getting into the adrenaline and they're getting these plays in the right position and not making the shot.
Right. Maybe rushing that shot a little bit.
Yeah.
Ball almost stolen. Is stolen there. But right into the hands of Sarah Navarro, who finds Andrea Cruz. Cruz puts it up. Not there. Patton with the rebound. Patton gets that one to go. McMahon coming up. Finds Quintana at the spot she likes. Quintana chooses otherwise. Gets it back to McMahon. McMahon into Mogus. Salmeren had it for a second. Back to Mogus, and Mogus gets that jumper. Sarah Navarro brings it up for the Marauders. Trailing by 5 here early in the second quarter. Navarro finds Andrea Cruz. Cruz thought about it. Traveled after she thought about it maybe 1-2 seconds too much. Quintana inbounded it. McMahon handling it. Finds Rivera. Back to Quintana. Quintana into Mogus. To Rivera on a beautiful pass. Rivera just over the top of the rim. Not able to hit home on that layup attempt. Navarro over to Andrea Cruz. Roland Wallace finds Navarro at the top of the arc for the three.
That was a beautiful bucket.
Off the glass and in for the three-pointer. There from Sarah Navarro. McMahon working on Navarro. Navarro playing some gritty defense. Ball will stay with the Corsairs, however.
I think they were in the sandbox.
It's getting aggressive here. You like it. Salmeren inbounded that one. McMahon gets it over to Quintana. Quintana. Another bucket from the right corner. Nino Gazzo gets in to the scorer's table off the bench. We haven't seen her since her second foul in the first quarter. Patton a little off on that three-point attempt, but the Marauders able to handle it. Navarro puts up the three herself, short on that one. Quintana comes up with the board. Over to McMahon. McMahon working in the paint, travels on that one.
Entering for the Corsair, number 34.
Nina Gazzo does check in for Salmeren. They'll have that big 6'3" presence down in the low post against the Marauder offense now. Navarro brings the ball up. Finds Andrea Cruz. Cruz back to Navarro. Over to Malaya Patton. Back to Navarro. Navarro working in on Rivera. Over to Patton. Patton with the dribble. Off the rim. Goes out of bounds. It'll be Corsair ball. Timeout called on the floor.
Timeout at Low Valley.
Courtney, what kind of changes do you think this Marauder offense may need to make not having the greatest start to this second quarter.
You know, honestly, Paul, I think they're doing a great job right now. The one of the things I have noticed on a positive note is that there's more team player-to-player backing on each shot. So if one person misses, there's somebody right behind it pick it back up. Where I'm seeing Santa Monica is more so letting it depend on the player, and there's no real upkeep with it, and they're getting the ball stolen.
Right. No, that's definitely true.
You know, I think they're doing a lot of what I had wanted them to do. Pass the ball, play aggressively. Their points are speaking for themselves. I just think it's about who's the better team that's going to win.
Right. Close game here in the second quarter. Corsairs lead it 28-24. We've seen a ton of lead changes. This one could easily swing back the other way.
It absolutely could. As we know, it's not that far behind in points.
And early in the game here in the second quarter, McMahon brings the ball up for Santa Monica. Quintana to the left of her. Gazos tries to set a pick, but McMahon didn't want it. Ball was stolen by Navarro. Over to Andrea Cruz, working down the right sideline. Back over to Navarro. Duckett working in on Rivera. Puts up the jumper. Not able to get that one. Marauders get the board. Cruz puts up the three. Just long as that one goes off the back of the iron. Tussle for the ball there.
Fight to the death.
Between Cruz and McMahon, they'll call a jump ball. Possession arrow will allow it to stay with the Marauders. Duckett, the inbounder, finds an open Navarro, who pulled the trigger. Not there on that one. Gazzo gobbles up that rebound. Luna Rivera coming the other way. Over to Mogus. Back into Gazzo. Feed the big Al. And she'll take that with a foul on the side as well. She'll head to the line for her one.
That's what I wanted to see with Santa Monica. You know, more team passing and depending on other players and not just having to wait things out, you know?
And feed your 6'3" big gal in the post. She'll convert that and make that one a three-point play. Extends the Corsair lead to 31-24. Duckett finds Navarro. Navarro steps back. Doesn't want that. Over to Cruz. Cruz finds Duckett. Great pass from Duckett there. But Roland Wallace not able to finish there.
She didn't have to jump for the ball. She just kind of held it, which is amazing. Not only is she tall, but she just has the focus to be at the right place at the right time. Every time, as we can see right now.
Andrea Cruz comes up with that rebound. Hustling the other way. Slows it down a little.
Marauders might be little, but they're mighty.
They are. Runs with force. Andrea Cruz wide open here. Working into the paint. Travel called.
Might not have got what they want, but it's still great hustle, you know?
Right. McMahon brings the ball up. Over to Luna Rivera. Rivera finds Quintana. They are tracking Quintana now as Sarah Navarro is guarding her. She wants it back. Almost thought about pulling that one from way out. Over to Mogus. Mogs into the paint. Gets the little lefty floater to go. Corsair lead is 33-24. Foul is called on Luna Rivera there.
Santa Monica College foul number 2, Luna Rivera. First, second team foul.
Liz Salmarin will check in for Nina Gazzo. She'll sit on the bench for a couple. Duckett, the ball handler. Over to Navarro. Navarro founded Patton. Duckett will shoot up the three. That one is true for Sasha Duckett. Cuts the lead, cuts the Corsair lead to 6. Quintana wants the ball. She wants to answer. Gets it over to McMahon. McMahon working the offense, working in on Sarah Navarro. That one will go the other way. McMahon with a little shove off there on Navarro.
That referee is on it.
Waiting for that offensive call.
Well, he's seen how these girls have been playing all night.
Navarro being guarded by Mogus. Over to Patton. Back to Navarro. They find Duckett. They want to work this offense always through Duckett. Try to find her, who will put up the triple. Just off. Able to collect that rebound, though, into Janice Steen for the layup. Great play there from Duckett to find that rebound. A couple of Corsairs thought they had it. The Marauder fans are making their presence known right now. It's getting loud in the pavilion. Salmerin tried to put it up. Deflected off of Duckett, out of bounds. Quintana will inbound for the Corsairs. Their lead at 4, 33-29. Quintana gets it into Mogus. McMahon over to Rivera, back to Quintana. Quintana tries to find a little space. Ball may have been blocked a little bit there. Shot clock violation called. Great defense there by the Marauders.
Absolutely. I just think they need to keep this up, like I was saying. I don't think they're going to let this game get that far in lagging. Exactly.
The effort they're displaying late in this second quarter is huge. They really needed that to get back in this ball game. Navarro coming right side, over to Patton, back to Navarro. Navarro will pull the trigger. Off to the right on that one. Quintana collects the rebounds coming the other way. Quintana over to Salmerin. Salmerin finds Rivera working down low. Back out to Mogus. Mogus with a great pump fake, puts up the lefty runner and gets the foul. She'll go to the line for 2. Mogus and the Corsairs nursing a 4-point lead right now with 55 seconds left in this second quarter. We'll have to check in and see how this Corsair team can fare with just 6 players, you know. A lot of these players have been playing the whole game. They'll get their break at halftime for sure, but it's going to be tough on their bodies.
Yeah, absolutely. And, you know, the Marauders are really making SMC work for it. They get to their net, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And they're quick. They might be small, but man, are they quick.
Patton looking for somebody. Gets it over to Cruz. Cruz back to Patton. Over to Navarro. Navarro wide open from the corner. Puts up the triple. Just short. But again, the Marauders able to collect the offensive rebound, keeping possessions alive. Roland Wallace gobbled up that rebound, but was fouled. Back in action as Andrea Cruz tries to call her own number. Over to Navarro. Cruz handling it. Comes left to the top of the arc. Back to Navarro. Navarro over to Patton. Back to Patton. Patton with the triple. Off the iron. Quintana will come the other way. 10 seconds left in this second quarter. Over to McMahon. Out to Mogus. Mogus trying to find Salmerin. Salmerin's just going to have to put that one up.
Okay. Look at all that hustle.
Patton there with the block. You said it. Corsairs will take a 35-29 lead into halftime. It's a great first half there. Great defensive effort from both teams.
Absolutely. And
the Corsair offense was able to find something there. Marauders will be hungry in this second half.
I mean, what a change in their defense. Like, they're just doing everything the right way. I think they have a good chance to really pull through if they want it.
Right, exactly. We'll take a little short 15-minute intermission here as Santa Monica leads this one 35-29 against Antelope Valley. For Courtney Loritano, I'm Paul Johnson. We'll see you guys in a bit. Hello. Hello. Welcome back, folks. Welcome back to the action, folks. Back here at Corsair Pavilion. Players just coming in from the locker room. Santa Monica College leads this one 35-29. Courtney, what did you like there from the Santa Monica side in that first half?
You know, they're just aggressively just dominating. It's their house. They're going to let you know it is.
Right, exactly.
You know, the Marauders, what I really like about their play for tonight is they're doing exactly what I said they should do, and I'm happy to see that they're really passing the ball. And when they're you know about to make a play, or when Santa Monica is rather in their court, they're really making them scramble and work for it.
They are.
They're not going to go down without a fight. So if you're going to get that shot, but I mean Santa Monica just has. They have a lot of height. They have a lot of dominant players on that team, and I just think that they both teams going to just focus a little bit more. They're rushing the net. They're in the right place, but they're just not concentrating on the shot.
Right.
And essentially, that's the game.
We're just getting underway here. Ariana Quintana leading Corsair score, inbounds it to McMahon. McMahon over to Salmarin. Salmarin over to Mogus. Mogus almost stolen by Duckett. Into Nina Gazzo. Nina Gazzo not able to get the easy one to go there. Duckett is coming back the other way. Duckett finds Cruz, who finds Navarro. Navarro over to Roland Wallace. Cruz stumbling a little bit. Gets it over to Duckett. Duckett able to find a wide open Navarro. Navarro puts it in off the glass. Key bucket there. Cuts that deficit to just 4. Absolutely in this game, the Marauders are. Down just a possession or 2 here to the Corsairs early in this second half. McMahon found Salmarin. Salmarin over to Mogus. Mogus puts up the jumper, just short on that one. Duckett is coming the other way. Head coach Barry Green calling out what he wants. Duckett will adhere. Duckett may want a little ISO ball here. Gets the switch over to Navarro in the right corner. Navarro into Roland Wallace. Roland Wallace back out to Duckett, over to Andrea Cruz, who she'll put up the triple. Long on that one. But what would you know? Duckett was able to come up with that rebound. Cruz not able to hit home on the jumper. McMahon will take the ball up for the Corsairs. Quintana let her know she was coming on her left side. Find me over there. Mogus into Gazzo. Gazzo not able to handle that pass. Sails out of bounds. Rio Suerta checks into the game for the Marauders as Semajanique Steen inbounds it to Sasha Duckett. Duckett bringing it up the court. Wants Steen to come out. Finds Rio Suerta. Gets it back to Duckett. Duckett still looking for a better option. Over to Roland Wallace. Back to Duckett, who's orchestrating the offense right now for this Marauder squad. Into Sarah Navarro, puts up the little jumper. Not able to get to that one. Salmarin gets it over to Mogus, who finds McMahon. McMahon in for the layup, and the 2 points is good for the Corsairs. Duckett playing that point guard position for the Marauders. Sarah Navarro into Steen. Steen back out to Navarro. Back to Steen. Duckett puts up the triple. Rims in and out there on that three-point attempt. Jump ball is called. Possession will stay with the Marauders as they have the arrow. Steen finds Navarro, who gets it over to Sasha Duckett. Duckett being guarded by Quintana, best on best there. Over to Navarro for the three-point attempt. Navarro hits that three-pointer, cutting the Corsair lead to just three, as Santa Monica leads at 37-34. Gazzo finds Salmarin. Salmarin working in, puts up a little floater, doesn't go. And Steen with a phenomenal rebound, boxing out Gazzo there. Gazzo actually called with the foul. Could be a crucial one. She's third personal foul on Gazzo, as they only have 6 players suited up tonight. Coach Lydia Strong not at all pleased on the Corsair sideline right now. Navarro finds Rios Huerta. Back to Navarro. Gets it into Steen. Steen trying to find something. Stolen by Quintana. Great defensive play there by Ariana. Over to Mogus. They're pushing the ball up the court. Mogus finds McMahon on the left corner. McMahon with the three-pointer extends that lead to 6 for Santa Monica. Sasha Duckett over to wide open Navarro. Navarro just hit from that spot. Bounces off the top of the iron. Duckett back over to Navarro. Over to Roland Wallace from the corner. Roland Wallace not able to get that one. McMahon pushing the ball. Foul called on Sasha Duckett.
I mean, she's not going to take this laying down, you know. She's going to try to push through for her team.
Right.
She's known to do that, and she's the point bearer, you know.
She's the point, and she's the heart and soul, Courtney. The other players are really feeding off of her.
Absolutely.
With all her effort she's shown tonight. Ball will stay with Santa Monica. It's just tipped out of bounds by Sasha Duckett. Mogus will inbound this one. Corsairs lead at 40-34. We have 5:15 left in this third quarter. A close competitive game as Mogus gets it into Rivera. Rivera just shy on that layup attempt. Andrea Cruz running the other way. Slows it down, finds Navarro. Over to Steen, back to Cruz. Dejana Williams put up that one, able to get to her own rebound. And I think that's been the story of this game, as the Marauders have just found a way to get offensive rebounds against the Corsairs.
Absolutely. I mean, it's all in. Look at those layups and the passing. I mean, they're really playing into each other's strengths and have a lot of ball control.
Exactly. Hoping their side a lot, but this one will come back the other way. McMahon handling the ball. McMahon over to Mogus. Rivera gets it. Deflected there by Steen, but Rivera hands onto it. Rivera finds McMahon, who's being guarded by Navarro heavily right now. Foul is called on Sema Janique Steen. Head coach Barry Green does not like that one.
That's what I like about this team, the Marauders. When it comes to somebody trying to score, they really rush, scramble, confuse, and make it hard for them.
Right, exactly. They've gotten a little too aggressive there, pushing McMahon out of bounds.
These girls are serious about this game.
They are. Look at that effort by Rios Huerta, but she's called for the foul there. Does not like it. And again, head coach Green on the sidelines is none too pleased.
This is not a nice guys finish last scenario, Paul. I told you that.
Rivera in for the easy deuce. Hits that layup. Sarah Navarro racing back the other way. Trying to push this one up the court. Cruz slows it down on the right corner. Cruz finds Roland Wallace over to Navarro. Navarro puts up a little float off the glass, not there. Luna Rivera coming the other way, racing down the court. McMahon sees the clock, slows it down a little bit. Over to Quintana. Quintana finds a little space, puts up the triple. Just off the front left of the iron. Quintana wanted that one to go. Timeout is called by head coach Lydia Strong. She's hot on the sidelines right now.
Give the players a little talking to.
And Courtney, just over 6 minutes into this third quarter, we started here at 35-29, and now we sit at 42-34. So the Corsairs have extended their lead by 2. Have you been impressed with what you've seen with them out of the halftime break?
Yeah, absolutely. I just think it's a case of, they came into this game being the dominant team, and I think they're trying to keep that momentum going.
Right.
And we're in their house,
Right.
They know their court, they know their ball here.
We're far from Antelope Valley, but they are working out there. And I think it may have something to do with the amount of substitutions that they can take versus the lack of substitutions that the Corsairs can make. Having only
true.
6 players suited up, Antelope Valley has 9 players, and their rotation has been going 8 deep. They're able to rotate in a lot of different defenders on these Corsairs' bodies.
Yeah, but we know Santa Monica is a very strong team on their own. I like the fact that Santa Monica is incorporating more momentum with keeping the ball, but also allowing each other, trusting each other to pass the shot.
Right.
That's what really I wanted to see a lot more of.
Sarah Navarro handles the ball here. Injured Cruz working at the top of the arc. Over to Navarro, into Roland Wallace. Over to Rios Huerta. Rios Huerta is true on that three-pointer. Cuts the Corsair lead to just 5. This place is rocking again. Quintana thought about it. Not going to pull that trigger just yet. McMahon handling it. Being guarded by Andrew Cruz. And a foul is called there. Offensive foul on the Corsairs. Marauders will bring this one back the other way. Coming with a little bit of momentum here. Late in this third quarter. Andrea Cruz looking for somebody, gets it over to Rios Huerta, who's just put up that triple and made it. Rios Huerta didn't want it. Over to Navarro. Williams over to Cruz. Cruz on the three-pointer. Off there, but Dejana Williams with the board and the bucket there. A big-time offensive rebound and 2 points for the Marauders, cutting that Corsair lead to just 3. It's a ball game, folks.
That's what I'm talking about, the patience to pass it and wait for the right momentum to take the shot.
Exactly. Luna Rivera finds a little space, puts up the runner. Foul is called. Rivera will go to the line for 2 as Rios Huerta picks up the foul. Big play there from Rivera to stop the action, stop that Marauder momentum. They have been working the Corsairs late in this third quarter. Doesn't hit that one, goes off the back of the iron. Still a 3-point lead for the Corsairs. Rivera will shoot another. Second free throw is true. Extends the lead to 43-39 over the Marauders. Sarah Navarro brings the ball up for Antelope Valley. Over to Roland Wallace, who gets it to Andrea Cruz. Back to Navarro. Defense is amping up on this Corsair side as they're trying to prevent a bucket. They do, but the Marauders able to get to that offensive rebound. And Roland Wallace gets fouled called. She'll head to the line for a couple.
Still a close game, Paul. Anything can happen.
Still a close game, Courtney, and this effort that we're seeing from the Marauders side is just nothing short of impressive.
This might bring things extremely close.
Heading into the fourth quarter, the final tilt here as Roland Wallace will shoot another.
It's a beautiful ball game.
Yeah, 2-point game here in Corsair Pavilion. Luna Rivera on the right side. Working on Rios Huerta. Gets a little opening. Tried to find Quintana, but that ball was stolen. And a foul called on Rivera as Sarah Navarro was coming the other way.
It's getting pretty lively in here right now.
Oh, yeah. Crowd's getting into it. It's a Saturday night in Santa Monica. First game back for both these teams as they just getting back from their holiday break into their winter sessions.
And it's some beautiful basketball.
Oh, yeah. As that will be a shooting foul as the Marauders are in the bonus. And Sarah Navarro here with a chance to tie this game up, all knotted up at 43.
The mantra of 2019 is momentum.
Exactly.
I think they have it.
Nina Gazzo is fouled. She'll head to the line for a couple. Fouled hard there by Rios Huerta.
Yellow Valley foul, number 30, John Williams. First, second, 15 foul.
Coach Lydia Strong huddles up the other four Corsair players. Wants to get her play into them. Give them some advice late in this third quarter. Gazzo misses the first. Sasha Duckett coming in off the bench for the Marauders. She's at the scores table. Gazzo misses the second. Remains a 1-point lead. Roland Wallace.
You think with all this action, she's going to sit down?
Wallace gets it over to Andrea Cruz. Cruz runs left side. Finds Navarro. Navarro puts up the triple. Short and to the right there as Quintana handles it. Coming the other way. Quintana to McMahon. Great pass, great catch. McMahon working in on Navarro. Puts up the layup. Gets the little English to fall with the hoop and harm. She'll head to the line for one. Big time bucket there from Cameron McMahon. And a great pass from Quintana to find McMahon.
Now, Cameron McMahon, she's a freshman, correct?
Freshman out of Hillcrest, Illinois. Excuse me, Hazelcrest, Illinois, Hillcrest High School.
She's got a lot of spunk.
Oh, yeah. A lot of potential Coach Lydia Strong can see from her. Sasha Duckett back in the game from the Marauders. Brings it the other way. Just over a minute to go in this third quarter. 4-point ball game. Duckett gets it over to Navarro. Navarro thought about it. Over to Roland Wallace. Wallace off the glass for two. 2-point game. McMahon being guarded by Andrea Cruz. McMahon fouled there hard by Cruz. She'll hit the deck. She is okay though. And Coach Lydia Strong is hoping that she's okay, Courtney.
I hope so. I hope she is.
Not too many bodies they can put on that floor to replace her. McMahon gets the first free throw to go. She'll shoot another. As all four other Corsair players are already back on defense, they don't want to waste that energy running down the floor. McMahon was true on the second, extends the Corsair lead to 4, 48-44. Sasha Duckett finds Roland Wallace, who gets it over to Navarro. Great passing there from the Marauders. Williams has it, over to Navarro. Navarro in the paint, finds Duckett right next to the glass, and Duckett will put that one in easily.
She wasn't going to let that one go, Paul.
We're going back and forth here in this third quarter. 15 seconds on the clock. McMahon has it. McMahon puts up the 2-point jumper. Off the mark on that one. Duckett's coming the other way. 1 second to go. She'll put up the three-pointer. Not there for Sasha Duckett. What a great third quarter we had there, Courtney.
That was the kind of conference playing we want to see. They mean business, and I think they're really showing it right now.
Exactly. They want this win. They want to get to 5-10 on the season. And on the other side, Santa Monica, just at 6-11 themselves, they also really want this game. It's going to be interesting to see who pours more of their heart and soul onto this floor tonight in this fourth quarter to get this W?
There's a lot of that. There's a lot of heart and soul. There's a lot of passion, aggression, and these girls really mean business this
They
game.
do. Yeah. They do. Who are you most looking to see who can maybe step up in this fourth quarter and lead their respective teams to a win?
I'd like to see a little bit more from Soraya Greer. Who I think made a little bit more of an attempt is Dejana Williams.
Yeah.
She was really, kind of taking a stance in the court, making sure she can grab whatever she can and play some good defense.
She got some great offensive rebounds, too, there.
Absolutely.
Those offensive rebounds are so key for the Marauder team right now. Able to extend possessions, put up other shots, potentially make other shots. It's been really what has hurt this Corsair defense,
I really enjoyed with the Marauders this game, the rhythm of their passing and ball control, as I've been saying, and just being a little bit more opportunistic and patient with taking shots.
Right, exactly.
I think that's really going to help them.
Fourth quarter is just getting underway. Roland Wallace inbounds it to Sasha Duckett. Corsairs lead at 48-46. As the Marauder bench is getting a little rowdy. They want a bucket from their teammate right now. Duckett finds Cruz. Over to Navarro, back to Cruz. Ball almost stolen, but Navarro's able to handle that. Cruz will put up the three. In and out there, but Dejana Williams had the offensive board, put it up. Not able to get that one. Quintana coming the other way. McMahon handles it at the top of the arc. Being guarded by Andrew Cruz. McMahon works right. Nothing there. Finds Quintana. Quintana working down there. Nothing hitting. Sasha Duckett racing back the other way, sprinting down the floor. Finds Roland Wallace. Roland Wallace had that one. Didn't put it up. Dejana Williams was not able to hit it. As McMahon's coming the other way. Tried the little lefty swirl. Wasn't there. Sasha Duckett tried a Euro step there, but took a little bit of that 6'3" shot from Nina Gazzo. Navarro was off on the triple attempt there. McMahon leading the offense, orchestrating it, puts up the two-point jumper. Easy bucket for McMahon there. Extends the Corsair lead to 4, 50-46. Duckett finds Roland Wallace over to Navarro. Corsairs playing this 2-3 zone defense, trying to protect the middle. They got the big Nina Gazzo in there too, helping out. Andrew Cruz over to Navarro. Out to Duckett, who will put up the triple. Just short on that one, but these offensive rebounds, Courtney, as Andrew Cruz handles another, gets it over to Navarro.
They mean business, Paul. That's all I have to say.
Keeping possessions alive. Dejana Williams puts up the two-point bucket. Off on that one. Salmarin tried to pass it up to McMahon, but it's stolen by Andrew Cruz. Cruz finds O'Grau. Back to Cruz.
Look at that hustle.
Duckett in for the layup.
Ooh.
Doesn't get that one, but gets the foul and she'll head to the line for 2.
Corsair's foul. Number 34, Nina Gazzo.
What great hustle, Paul, huh?
Oh, yeah. Marauders want this victory, Courtney.
Big time.
Offensive rebound out after offensive rebound. It's hurting this Corsair team right now. Duckett will shoot another. Try to cut this Corsair lead to just 2 with 7:27 left in the fourth quarter of the final period. Almost had another offensive rebound as Roland Wallace had a hand on that. They find Gazzo. Gazzo puts in the easy layup over to Dejana Williams. Duckett coming the other way. Orchestrating the offense. Cruz finds Navarro. Navarro comes left side. Into Dejana Williams. In and out from Dejana. Gazzo with an easy board. Gobbled that one up. Mogus running down the floor. Gets the layup to go off the glass. Timeout called. A real critical little 4-0 run there, Courtney, to extend this lead to 7 for the Corsairs.
It's just a matter of time who we see who wants it more, Paul.
Exactly. For this Corsair team, we still haven't seen exhaustion come into play or fatigue come into play with having just 6 players suiting up. It's impressive fitness out of these players that haven't played a basketball game in over 2 weeks.
You know, I just think they mentally have prepared.
Right, right.
And I think that is, that's just the way to go about it. You got to use what you have.
Exactly.
They have plenty of great essential tools to that team. Great players, great skills, and I just think they need to just, pick it up and play uniform with each other.
Right, right. Marauders will take over, down 54-47. Sasha Duckett's coming up the court. Over to Patton. Patton comes to right side, back to Cruz. Cruz looking for somebody. Finds Duckett. On the other side of the floor, Duckett into Dejana Williams. Back out to Patton. Well, another cross-court pass from Duckett to Cruz. Cruz puts up a prayer, not there. And Dejana Williams had that offensive rebound, but shot clock was called. A little infuriating if you're Coach Lydia Strong with these offensive rebounds. Quintana wide open for 3. And normally that's her bread and butter. Rivera, though, able to gobble up that offensive board. Quintana will inbound out to Mogus. Mogus off on the three-point attempt there, but Rivera with another offensive rebound. Out to Quintana, blocked by Duckett. Duckett sprints back the other way with a nice Euro step on McMahon.
They let her run free, Paul, and she just went for it.
Great layup there, a good-looking one. Cuts the Corsair lead to 5. Marauder girls are shouting on that bench for some defense, clamoring for a little effort. And they'll get it as the Marauders will take over on offense, down just 5. Duckett over to Patton. Patton thought about it. Over to Cruz. Cruz into Roland Wallace. Roland Wallace in the paint. Out to Duckett. Duckett with a nice pump fake. Gets it to Dejana Williams, who easily lays it in off the glass.
That right there was great basketball, Paul.
Great passing from both teammates. Salmerin takes it over to the half-court line. Over to Mogus. Mogus working left side, guarded by Roland Wallace. Puts up a little lefty floater, and the hoop and the harm as that one is good, and she'll head to the line for another.
SMC really needed that right now.
A big bucket there, Courtney, to extend the lead to 5. Stop the game, stop that Marauder momentum, and shoot a free throw at the line. Like we mentioned earlier, this Corsair team, all 4 other players are back on the defensive side of the ball already. Don't want to waste energy running, excuse me.
I mean,
Sasha Duckett takes the other way.
The Marauders, I think that's part of their strategy. Really making them work for those buckets.
Right, right. Andrea Cruz over to Navarro. Navarro over to Duckett. Duckett being double teamed right now. Finds an open Navarro, who pulled out trigger. Gets that one to go. A big three-point bucket there for the Marauders.
You almost think they planned it, Paul.
McMahon slowing down the offense. Wants to get the exact right play called. Wants to put her teammate in a good position. Salmerin comes over for a pick. McMahon didn't want it. Out to Salmerin. Duckett steals that one, coming in the other way. Easily lays that one off the glass. And it's a one-point game here late in the fourth quarter in Corsair Pavilion. Stoppage on the floor. Corsairs will retain possession.
Going in for Santa Monica is number 34, Nina Gasso.
McMahon into Mogus.
You know, Paul, Sasha is, she's not ready to quit yet.
Not at all. Mogus tried to find Gazzo, not there, stolen by DeJounna Williams. He tried to cross over McMahon, slipped on that one. She looks to be okay. Navarro puts up the three, that'll give him the lead. In and out there. Almost had it. As Steen runs out of bounds with the ball, almost into our cameras.
Still anyone's game, Paul.
Oh yeah, with just 3:37, this is a one-possession game, Courtney. This is exactly what the doctor ordered for a Saturday night in the gymnasium. Mogus being guarded by Duckett. Mogus puts up a float off the glass, not there. Collects her own rebound. Out to McMahon, who drives in the paint. McMahon was fouled and will shoot a pair. Great offensive rebound there from Mogus to collect it off her own miss.
13 foul. The line for Santa Monica is number 0, Carolina McMahon.
And it does look as though DeJounna Williams is a little bit injured after that crossover and then slip into the hard court. She's being checked out by the trainers as we speak. McMahon put in the first. She'll shoot another. True on the second. Extends the lead to 3 points. Coach Lydia Strong calling out her defensive play to McMahon. Making sure the girls are set. Still in that 2-3 zone. Just over 3 minutes to go in this fourth quarter. One-possession basketball game. Cruz at the top. Into Steen. Back out to Duckett. Duckett fakes. Finds Navarro. Navarro thought about it. Shot clock running down over to Cruz. Cruz with the triple. Would have been big. She's able to catch that rebound, though.
What a great play. She tried.
Steen will put that layup in, making it just a one-point game again. McMahon over to Rivera. Back to McMahon. An important possession here for the Corsairs. Up just one. Just over 2:30 to go. Into Gazzo. Gazzo back out to McMahon. It's getting loud here in the gymnasium. McMahon puts up a long two. That'll snake through the down. Trickled home there for McMahon. She has the last couple buckets for Santa Monica. Duckett wants it. Wants to find her play. Right through the wicket of Steen there as that one goes out of bounds and the Corsairs will get possession. McMahon takes the ball up for the Corsairs. Late in this ball game, Santa Monica up 61-58 on Antelope Valley. Both teams fighting for a W in this New Year's special. Mogus puts it up. Gets a little two-hander flush to go. Duckett handling it. Over to Navarro. Navarro with a nice bounce pass into Roland Wallace. Back out to Duckett. Excuse me, that's Navarro. Will fire. Not there. Gazzo with an easy board. McMahon's coming the other way. Finds an open Rivera. Rivera just off the back of the iron, but Gazzo's there to clean it up.
It's a great hustle, Paul.
Just what the Corsairs needed late in this game. 1 minute to go in this fourth quarter. Corsairs lead at 65-58. Steen over to Duckett. Duckett will shoot up the three. Not there. Roland Wallace gets the rebound. Steen drives in, is blocked by Gazzo. Gazzo gets that board. But an errant pass there from Nina as that one sailed out of bounds, intended for Mogus. Andrew Cruz will inbound. Gets it into Navarro. Navarro thought about it. Not there. Back to Cruz. Just 35 seconds left. They got to get a shot up here, Courtney. They're running out of time. Steen inside. Not there. Mogus gets the defensive rebound. And the Marauders are going to start intentionally fouling as Steen gets Mogus on the left arm.
You know, Paul, since Dejana Williams is injured, I'm noticing a little bit of a lack of rhythm that they were having in their passing strategy. It's a little bit of a slip up now.
Right.
Shows how strong of an asset she was.
Absolutely. A timeout was called by Coach Lydia Strong here. 19.6 seconds left in this game. And the Corsairs have been able to build this lead up to 7. It got really close there at about 1:30 or 2 minutes to go in this game. But the Corsairs have had great offensive possessions, led by Cameron McMahon. This freshman we mentioned out of Hazel Crest, Illinois. She's really leading the show and orchestrating this offense for Santa Monica.
You know, Paul, all in all, this game is what we've been looking for.
Right.
You know, it was just great to see great basketball.
Exactly.
Regardless of the outcome, I think, you know, there's just been an upsweep with both teams. We can really see where they're heading.
Right, exactly. Good to see you as we're heading into conference action. Here we go. Ariana Quintana will inbound it. 19.6 on the clock. Marauders are going to try to foul early. They get their foul. McMahon will shoot a pair. Misses the first. And misses the second. Two big misses as the Marauders will take over. Rio Suerta puts up the triple. Not there. Cruz gets the offensive board. And Rivera has it. Quintana will just dribble this one out as Santa Monica will take a 65-58 lead into the game, ending this one. That's a final here from Corsair Pavilion. Santa Monica wins it 65-58. Courtney, who would you say was your MVP from this New Year's special on the Corsair side?
On the Corsair side, I'm definitely going to say I feel Ariana Quintana. She did a lot. She did a lot for SMC, as she does.
Especially in that first half, Courtney. I mean, she was all over it. Scored about 15 points in that first half. Not as much in the second half, but really led the way, led the charge. And I think Cameron McMahon was huge in that late in that fourth quarter, able to push that lead to 7 and finally cap off that W.
Absolutely. I just saw a little bit more rushing with her, a little bit more emphasis on ball control, and really making the plays happen. So those layups were possible.
Right, exactly. We do have Coach Lydia Strong coming over. Going to try to get her for an interview.
It's going to be a pleasure having her. I can't wait to see what she has to say.
Yeah, absolutely. After that big Corsair win.
Feedback. You're coming closer. You can come in close.
And we have Coach Lydia Strong here on for a post-game interview. Congrats on the win, Coach. How about that effort from your team, having just 6 players sewed it up today?
Yeah, we were a little short-handed coming in. I mean, we got a couple digits flows and other things. But I think they did a good job, all things being considered. I don't know what the stat line looks like, but I think Nina helped us inside the big girl because she's kind of a monster in there. It's hard to deal with her. So pretty happy and pretty proud of the girls with the effort.
And for that early foul trouble that Gazzo had, how did you kind of parlay that on the floor with just 6 players?
We were basically just telling them not to foul, but obviously we're still young. We do a lot of young things on the court. And so it was just a matter of, okay, do I put this player in with 3 or her in 3? So they got through it. Nobody fouled out, which is the best thing. So I'm pretty happy with the effort.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And who impressed you most on your team today?
Probably Cam McMahon out front at the guard position. I mean, she had some struggles early, but late in the game we kind of cleared it out and had her pull up some jumpers late, and then she hit some people open. So I thought she did a pretty good job, and she didn't foul out. So pretty happy with that. Yeah.
Closing off that win for you guys, McMahon was orchestrating the offense so well late in that 4th quarter.
Yeah.
And I'll get you out on this. You're starting conference play soon. Who are you looking to see that may lead your team into conference action?
I'm hoping they all improve. I mean, they've gotten so much better since we started the season. So I'm looking for all of them to get better and help us. So it's kind of a group effort. It's not just one player.
Right. Awesome. Thank you so much for joining us, Coach Strong. Appreciate it. Congrats on the win.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you. Thanks all for joining us from those who tuned in tonight. Santa Monica wins this one. Santa Monica will win this one 65-58. They will next play host to Glendale in about a week. Courtney, what a game we had here, an exciting Saturday night.
Absolutely. This was an amazing game of basketball. I think that there's so much more to come. We definitely seen the intro of what is to become of the passion with these players, and I just think it's going to be a phenomenal rest of the season coming into the conference.
Exactly. Both teams coming into that conference play, as we mentioned earlier. Like I just said, Santa Monica wins this one 65-58. For my partner, Corey Loritano, all the crew helping out tonight, I'm Paul Johnson. You have a great one out there, folks.
Have a good night.
We'll see you next time on Corsair Sports TV.